Okay, y'all. This is the second time that I've tried to do this since I've been back home, but I'm not going to let this I'm not going to let this stop me because something doesn't want to get this message to get out. So these are the first few cards that I pulled before I left, okay? So the first card was the Caring Connections card. Upright, this is a beautiful couple whose love was written in the stars. However, it was inverted, meaning, the feeling that I got from this is that neither one of you is focused on this right now, or intentionally trying not to pay attention to a very strong connection that appears, feels to me that was meant to be, okay? Then we have the action card, okay? And I noticed the black and white card, to me representing the yin yang, and also the twin flame runner chaser dynamic. Only you would know which one is chasing and which one is running right now in your situation, and you may not have recognized it as being that, but it does feel like you, the part of the collective that I am tapping into, you are in this runner chaser dynamic at the moment, okay? I also pulled from the energy oracle the magician in the mirror. Now the feeling that I got from this one was whoever caused, because I feel like these are twin flames who are in some level of separation. You may not be speaking at all. If you are having conversations, they're very short, very on the surface. It's not what it needs to be, because there is some distance that has been created. Okay, I feel like the person who created the distance, or who is responsible for the distance, is this magician in the mirror. I am feeling a masculine energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be the male in the relationship, but this is the masculine energy. And this also may be someone who actually spends time in the actual mirror. Okay, they spend a lot of time in the mirror. This may be the way that they pray, they connect with the divine. They also admire their image, but it's deeper than that. They may do mirror magic. But this person does spend a lot of time in the mirror, and it's not just because this is the magician in the mirror. The magician in the mirror, the energy of this card is letting me know that whoever broke this, you do have the power to bring it back together and to fix it. I do feel that with this card, both counterparts are just kind of feeling like they're over it. It's too difficult. It's not going to happen. Maybe someone has been hurt. And, both people are just kind of, trying to focus elsewhere. However, the connection in the heart center has not been lessened in any way. It's still just as strong as it always has been. So this is two people who are trying to ignore. Pay attention to the words in every song that will be playing as this reading moves forward. This song is saying, teach me how to love, show me how to surrender my heart, show me how to get my emotions involved. So this could be a situation where someone was emotionally unavailable. Maybe, I'm not going to say which person in the situation. It could be both, but somewhere there needs to be some expression of someone's true feelings, or both of you need to express your true feelings towards one another. I do feel that there is one person, at least in the connection, that really does not know and really does need the other to teach them how to get their emotions involved, how to express their love, how to, in other words, teach me your love language. This could very well be both people literally, energetically asking what is it that you need? How can I supply your needs? Because maybe you just don't know, okay? And then we had, now this card wasn't even part of the deck that I pulled, the Energy Oracle, but it was in the deck, okay? This is now the reason why I feel that this card was in the deck is because this is someone who one or both of you may consider to be wise, okay? But this is someone who did not belong in the situation or in the conversation. This may be an older person, or again, someone that one of you considers to be wise, who has advised one or more of you to stay in a situation that is not good for you, that is toxic, that is outdated, that may be what they did, okay? This may be an older female or a wiser feminine energy, and this may be someone who is of Native American descent, doesn't have to be, or you may not know. But I do feel some Native energy up in there, and I do feel that there has been some advice given from someone that is simply outdated. And but we will go forward with this. I want to clarify why this card that did not belong in this deck was in here, because I do feel like this is someone who should not have any say so in this situation, and this is why they showed up in this way, okay? On the bottom of the Energy Oracle, we have the Sun, okay? So whatever this twin flame situation here is, the universe supports this situation coming back together, this situation being healed. It is telling me that this situation was meant to be, okay? And if this effort, this action is taken, okay, in whatever way, whether maybe someone needs to stop running or maybe someone needs to stop chasing, maybe you both need to just be still, but whenever this inspired action is taken, whoever broke this connection also has the power to fix it, okay? This is your confirmation in case you were wondering. Again, this is someone who does not belong in your situation, that one of you considers wise, giving information that I do feel is outdated and unneeded and should not have been solicited, but we will see going further. Again, on the bottom of the deck overall for this twin flame couple who may be in some form of separation or there is a distance, the universe is supporting you coming back together, okay? So that's the overall energy of the twin flame collective, okay? So now I want to know, before I even go into spirits, which deck should I be using? Because I always want to know the secrets, but did I grab the right deck? Did I grab the right deck? Okay, since cards drop, we're gonna keep it, okay? So I grabbed the Hidden Truth Oracle because there's, like I said, there's always a lot that's not being said as far as, when twin flames are in separation, and also when there are other people being involved and putting their 2 cents in where it is not welcomed, okay, or needed or helpful in any way, okay? So the 3 cards that come from the Hidden Truth. So understand, my people, that these are your thoughts, your feelings that you are not expressing to one another. So whether you are, these are your feelings or they may be the cross watcher's feelings, these are the feelings that are being hidden between this particular couple. I am waiting patiently, okay? So somebody is waiting for another one. One person appears to be ready. The other is waiting for the other one to get themselves together, or maybe they're just waiting for something to change or something to happen. We will clarify that as we go forward, but that is something that maybe one of you does not know about that the other is still waiting for you. Okay, the song Tim's "I Will Wait for You" or whatever it's called is coming in. So I guess you guys need to listen to that. Okay, the other is saying, this is so beautiful, I can't be without you. Okay, so before I read these other 2, because it's coming to the end of this segment, This is, I feel like this is both of your energies. Okay, one person is waiting for the other one, and the other one is it's like, I'll explain it in the next video, but basically one person is waiting and the other one, you both, you are being magnetized towards one another. You're longing for one another, and this is how you both are feeling. Okay, and I'll explain further in part 2. Okay, so I think I ended with, I am waiting patiently. Okay, this feels like the feminine energy, honestly, to me. And this feels like the masculine energy saying, I can't wait. I mean, I can't be with you. Okay, so, whoa, I didn't, okay. So this would explain this. Okay, so though there is love here and these people both care for one another, there is a reason why this masculine cannot be with you. Okay, so this masculine may be the one who is running in this runner chaser dynamic, and it can be fixed. That's all I'm saying. Okay, because I feel like this masculine decided that they cannot be with you due to some advice that was given to this. This is what I'm feeling intuitively. This card did not belong in the deck. It was just up in there. Somebody all up in your business, right? And this is what made this, while this feminine is waiting for this masculine to awaken and realize that they were made for one another, this masculine is sending out the energy or making her feel, or maybe have told her, I can't be with you because for whatever reason. Now I have 2 other cards here that I hadn't read yet. The feminine is saying, I trusted you. I feel that this is someone who did not pursue this masculine, but he pursued her, and he literally pried this woman's heart open, got her to open it, and then told her he cannot be with her. If this is your story, leave me a comment, okay? However, I do want you badly. So this is just a bunch of confusion here, okay? So basically, before I even get into the tarot, okay, this is a couple that was meant to be together, but they're not together, okay? So someone is running from the situation. This person broke the situation, and this person also has the power to fix it, okay? This person took some advice from someone who they considered to be wise, but who didn't even have no business speaking on the situation. I intuitively feel that whatever advice that they were given was outdated, okay? It does not apply to this, or either it was outdated or it applied to an ordinary relationship, and whoever gave them this advice is not a twin flame. They know nothing about divine love in this divine connection, okay? And these are messages from you both. Again, the feminine is waiting patiently for the masculine to realize what is supposed to be going on here, okay? This is God ordained, and he is saying he can't be with her. She's saying, I trusted you by opening my heart and offering my heart and my love to you. He's saying, I want to be with you so badly, however, I can't be with you. We're going to find out a little bit more about the reasons why he can't be. On the bottom of the Hidden Truth deck, I feel so drawn to you. Go figure. Why do you feel so drawn to your counterpart? Because they are a part of you, okay? And so if you were listening to the song in the background, nothing is going to replace being with your counterpart. It's like yin and yang coming together to complete and fulfill one another, okay? And you can't just pick any old person. God already made that person for you, and if you have found that person, then your challenges are to see through whatever illusions are telling you that you can't be together, because it was ordained that you should be together. Again, on the bottom of the energy oracle, the entire universe is supporting and prepared to reconfigure itself. Spirit just corrected me. The entire universe is reconfiguring itself to bring this divine union together. Beautiful. Which deck? Okay. So let's get into the tarot. Let's see what is actually going on between these counterparts that we're reading for. Okay. What's been going on day to day, you know, moment to moment? What are they feeling? What are they doing? What should they be doing? Come through, Spirit. Show me what's happening. What's happening between these counterparts that I'm reading for? Is there any warnings? The Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant, now there may be a Taurus involved. Okay, I am a Taurus, but more so than the Taurus involved, this is a lesson for both of you. Both of you should be learning some sort of lesson. This is a lesson for both of you. We're going to get more deep. We're going to go deeper into what is this lesson for. This is also about tradition. Okay, I'm feeling like this energy of tradition has something to do with this person who gave the advice and told somebody to stick to tradition. Okay, told somebody to stick to tradition, because I feel like the twin flame, you know, we know the twin flame connection is never traditional. Okay. And so some person told someone, I believe, to stick to tradition. I feel like maybe this person is in a relationship. Okay, because I remember from my last reading, there was someone who was in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship, and you know, maybe they sought advice from the wrong people, and these people told them to stay together, because I'm seeing two people you know, like maybe getting counseling or going to their family, their mom, aunt, grandma, somebody, and that person has no idea what's actually happening spiritually. Thank you. The Emperor. Okay, so this is the divine masculine energy here. Okay. Okay, so the Emperor, yep, because just like in my last reading, okay, I knew that it was the masculine who was listening to people. Okay, so I am pretty sure, okay, that it was the masculine energy, okay, who would be the Emperor here, who either went to some sort of counseling, may have been a religious leader, it may have been someone spiritual, but I don't feel like they were very spiritual. I feel like this is someone who counseled this masculine energy to say, you stick with tradition, do what everyone else has done. You know, all these other people who are, you know, in the relationship for convenience or for the children, or you know, because they made that commitment, and you know, they have to stick to it, you know, whether you're happy or not. You know, someone was in this masculine's ear about tradition. So this may be a masculine who is already in a long-term committed marriage, who wants to be out of it, to be with someone else, or maybe this is someone who wants to move too fast with someone, or faster than what their grandma or somebody else would say. Like they may be saying, I feel like I'm already in love with this person, and maybe we haven't even met face to face yet, or maybe we haven't known each other that long, and this older person or this person that they went to for counsel was saying that's not possible. You know, that's not possible. And so this is why they're not understanding why they feel so drawn to this other person. If it's not possible that they are in love, why do they want them so badly if they're not feeling that? This Emperor needs to stand up for himself. This Emperor, instead of going to get counseling from people that you think are wiser than you, this Emperor needs to follow his heart, because when it comes to twin flame relationships, again, outside parties are not invited, they're not welcome, and they do not help because they do not understand. Okay, what else? Thank you. So we have the Ten of Wands here. Okay, so the Ten of Wands is now this masculine feels burdened by, you know, I feel like this masculine feels torn between what he wants to do and what he feels like he has to do or needs to do or should do. Okay, the Ten of Wands is a heavy burden on this masculine. Okay, due to this Hierophant energy, which is again some sort of counseling, some sort of traditional situation that they you know, have felt like they need to stick to. Part 3. Stop. Okay, the cat is bothering me again, y'all. So, okay. So in the last, I think I ended up with the Ten of Wands was, I hope you guys can see because it's getting dark, and stop it. So anyway, Ten of Wands, the masculine is feeling burdened now because it looks like he took this advice from this person, okay, or whoever he took this advice from, and you know, he's really wanting this other feminine really badly. However, he's ignoring this feminine, trying to stick to tradition, okay, and him trying to stick to tradition has him feeling overburdened, okay? Is there anything else from the tarot? What is he feeling overburdened by? Keep this. Ten of Cups. So he's feeling overburdened by this illusion of, it's like, okay, so this is what I'm getting. Somebody told him, so I feel like this is someone who is married or in a what do they call that, common law marriage. This is somebody who's been with a person for a long time, like this, they know each other's families and all of that, right? Stop, Cindy. So what this is somebody told this person to stay with this person because this is what you do, okay? They're teaching the lessons, you know, they're teaching them to do what they have done. And so, or what they would have done, or what their mamas and them told them to do, or whatever, and they did it, okay? And so this is what they're burdened by, okay? Who gets burdened by the Ten of Cups, okay? So this Ten of Cups must be an illusion. Let's see what else the tarot has to show us regarding this situation, and why is why would the masculine be burdened by, you know, because normally the Ten of Cups is like, you know, happy life, emotional fulfillment. Too many cards. Happy life, emotional fulfillment, you know, is that your dream, you know, situation. And so if you're burdened by this, it's like when you're burdened by it, it's like people who are trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to keep up appearances, but we'll see what's actually going on. Why does he feel burdened? You know, just a minute, okay? Because, okay, so we have the Three of Wands here, okay? But it's inverted, okay? So it's like he feels, even looking at this, okay, how he feels trapped. I mean, it would be a pyramid, and this could be meditation, and you know, waiting for you know your ships to come in and all of these sorts of things. But this feels like trapped and like it's like nothing is right, okay? This masculine no longer feels like this is where I belong, okay? And they also feel restricted, okay? Give me some clarify this Three of Wands inverted, please. Clarify the Three of Wands inverted. It's like there's so many things that they want to do, and I see, because I'm just keep being drawn to this. It's inverted, but if it was upright, I mean, there are thoughts outside of his head, you know, that he can't even. It's like he feels trapped. Even, you know, I don't know what his environment is like, but he feels trapped in the environment because he doesn't want to be there. Okay, he's trapped by obligation, and you know, trying to please other people, and trying to maybe fulfill promises he made even to himself and to other people. Whatever it is, there are things that he wants that are outside of this environment, this bondage that I feel that the masculine is in. Clarify this Three of Wands again for me. Clarify, please. Make it clear. Why does this masculine, what is this Three of Wands? Why does he feel trapped? I feel a lot of like agitated energy too, like I feel like this is a masculine who can't even get space enough to even have time to think your own thoughts. It's like you have to have your body in one spot. You have to have your body where it's expected to be, but your mind is in so many other places, okay? That's what I feel from this masculine energy, okay? And also, like this, I feel like this is a masculine who has anxiety, and he doesn't even know that it's anxiety, okay? He's just used to feeling this way, okay? Spirit is saying this is the truth. Ace of Swords, everything that I just channeled about this masculine who feels trapped, okay? Not only trapped, but like, I mean, trapped like physically and mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the birds are messengers, and it's like, if this was upright, it's like, you know, it would be like he would be waiting to like get you know, guidance on which move to make, on what actions to take, on what I need to do, on what's next, or, you know, what's up. Stop. What are you doing? And so, but, you know, as being inverted, it's like this masculine can't even get time enough outside of this specific, it feels like an environment or some sort of bondage where he has to think his thought, he has to like dissociate almost to be able to even get alone enough to even be alone with his thoughts, which is really sad. And again, the Spirit is saying this is the truth, okay? Everything that I just channeled about this masculine, and the next card that we have is the Nine of Wands, okay? This masculine has been hurt, okay? This masculine is a wounded warrior, and so this masculine not only has been hurt, he's been hurt throughout his whole entire life, okay? Several times. And okay, this is why he doesn't know what to do. Show me more about this Nine of Wands, please. Thank you. The words, no one's hurt me more than you, and no one ever will. This happened in childhood, okay? This is the Strength card inverted. This masculine may be a masculine that may appear very strong in the physical, and may have, you know, beautiful environment, and have made his life look beautiful and all of that. But inside, there's something that maybe, now I'm not saying he feels weak. Now he may very well feel weak, not all the time, but at times, because he is a lion, okay? So he isn't weak, but he may feel weak, and also he's weakened by anyone that reminds him of this wound, okay? And as y'all can see, I mean, I don't know what you guys see, but you know, this is a wound that has happened over and over and over again. Why? Because this is a pattern in his life that happened in childhood, okay? And whatever it was, it took his strength away. He felt weakened. He felt powerless in the situation, because I feel like whatever this was, it happened when he was a child, and there was nothing that he could do about it. And so though this is a grown man I'm speaking of now, who is a very strong man, and especially appears strong to the outer world, there is a soft side to this man that makes him feel weak. Okay, now I understand. Okay. So this is why emotionally unavailable. And when you're emotionally unavailable, then you're not getting the guidance that you would be getting from Spirit. Okay, you lock yourself up away from Spirit. You don't know, you can't hear because the birds are messengers, okay? But the messages can't get through because this person has shut themselves off, okay? So maybe they locked themselves up. And the fact that they closed themselves up on the inside is why they also feel trapped in whatever their environment is, okay? Because our outside environment is always a reflection of our internal state of being. So on the inside, this masculine energy has trapped himself within his own his own mind, and he's not listening to guidance from spirit. Okay, he can't hear the guidance from spirit. He shuts it out, and in doing so, because he has created this cocoon, or this pyramid, he thinks it's a pyramid, but it's really a triangle inside his own mind. Then his own environment has also become like bondage. Go to part 4. Okay, I know y'all can't see, but you'll be able to see enough where I can at least show you the cards, okay? I didn't expect it to go this way, but anyway, I want to go back to where we were, because, you know, this is the masculine state of mind, okay? He feels trapped. He dissociates a lot. So this is a masculine who daydreams a lot, and he's probably very good at like astral travel and doing things like, you know, being able to leave his body and be in other places. So a lot of times his body is in one place and his mind is in more than one place, okay? And this, he learned how to do this in childhood because he was hurt very deeply in childhood. And when we have a deep pain in childhood, it becomes like a stain that's it's indelibly imprinted on our hearts. And so every time we begin to feel like, so let's just say we got our hearts broken by our first love in childhood. Let's just use that. And say he was only 10 years old or younger. Let's say he was, 6 or 7. And his first love, made fun of him or did something, and, his little heart got broken. So now every time that he gets close to feeling anything close to that again, there's like this energy of a saboteur, meaning that there's a part of him that feels that it's protecting him, and it causes him to run. This is why, if this is resonating with you, this is why your masculine ran. It's because of an inner childhood wound that you triggered by causing him to feel love. Okay, how I know this is a lion, okay, with roses all around him, which is very unusual, okay, because a big strong lion with roses, because inside this man probably has a big heart, a soft heart. However, he cannot afford to show that because you have triggered a wound in him where he has fear that he's going to get hurt again. Simple. I mean, we had the wounded warrior here, okay? So this is the energy that he is in, the energy of the wounded warrior. And stop. I'm gonna get you, okay? Stop. I'm not playing. This was the wounded warrior card, okay? And so this is that energy of, this is more than one wound. This is wound after wound, because if we don't heal that wound, it becomes hypnotic rhythm, which is the same pattern that we don't even realize that we are creating, because once again, our internal state of being creates what's happening in our 3D world. And if we're unconscious, because it is the subconscious mind that is creating the reality, okay? And so what people do not understand is that the heart is the subconscious mind. And if we have wounds in our heart, then we will continue to create the same situation over and over again. I mean, this goes with people who attract narcissists and people who attract, certain types of people over and over again. It's due to the wound in your heart. And once you have healed that wound, then you will begin to attract a different quality of people. Okay? And so at this point, your divine masculine, if this is the cross watcher or whoever is watching, if you were wondering why he locks himself up and why he dissociates, it's because he's been deeply wounded at a time when he couldn't do anything about it. He was a child, and it makes him feel weak, because when he couldn't do anything about it, I mean, I feel like he was at a young age, okay? And so anytime he begins to feel those same feelings associated with that time when he felt weak, he armors up, because he does not like to feel weak, because in real life, this man really is as strong as a lion, but he feels like it's weak to, show that part of his soft heart. I'm really feeling like this is a mother wound, simply because of this, this woman riding his wife, sitting upon this lion and have tamed this lion. It feels like a mother wound, or maybe a very young heartbreak, okay? And it was a time when he did have a soft heart for, I'm gonna get you. My cat just knocked my wolf off of the table, which is, my wolf is my symbol for strength, okay? And so it's like when someone ruins that trust that you have, because love makes you strong, and that's what gives you strength. And when this has been ruined, you feel weak. And again, I feel like this happened as a child, and anytime he begins to feel love, okay, of this nature for a woman, okay, it has to do with a woman, okay, it's a woman that hurt him. So again, this was an early heartbreak in a love situation, or a mother wound that will not allow him to completely soften himself to you, which is why this is inverted. But inside, this man has a big heart. He has a soft heart. He is romantic, but outside he has sheltered himself in his little meditation cocoon, which he does not understand has turned his world upside down, because his energy needs to flow in the correct direction in order for him to have his heart's desires, okay? Wow. I hope this is making sense to you guys. I hope it resonates. I want to go to the Lover's Oracle we have on the bottom of the deck, okay? The four of discs, okay? Representing this man holding back. And this may be what a lot of you feminines are feeling, like that this man has a big heart. That he is romantic, and that he is, because maybe, he let his guard down with you, maybe just a little bit, or maybe you saw a glimpse of it. But however, the Four of Coins represents holding back, okay? And this is what the masculine in this particular group of the collective that I'm tapping into, he is literally holding back all of this love. But I do see by the roses surrounding this man, and I do feel, divine feminine, that you are this divine masculine's weakness. I feel like he has not felt this feeling ever, or since he had that heartbreak as a child at the age of between 6 and 10 years old, okay? And so not only is this woman riding his back, the ghost of whoever this feminine energy is that hurt him, it is also you and your energy. He cannot get away from you. You are his weakness. You make him feel weak, and it's a good thing, but he doesn't see it as such, and so he is holding back, okay? But I will tell you, divine feminine, this man loves you, okay? And this is why he is afraid. However, I want you to notice the butterfly in the background. This is something that he is not going to be able to hold back. This is a love that has already matured and has grown wings and is ready to take you both to the next level, okay? So regardless of what it looks like in 3D, he has it all. It's all in this tent, and it's there, and you want it, divine feminine, because it belongs to you. This man's heart belongs to you just as much as your heart belongs to his. At the moment he's holding back, he still has some healing to do. It is due to a childhood wound, okay, that he may very well be working on, because this butterfly didn't get its wings by just doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel that your masculine is doing the work, but he's probably not letting you or anyone else know about it. Wow, that is deep. Spirit is saying, listen to the song. It is relevant. What is this? Why I Love You So Much. Okay, I love this song. This is by Monica. Oh, my whole life has been much better ever before. Okay, I hear you, Spirit. Okay, so I'm gonna explain it in the next video because we're almost at the end. I think this is part 3, so go to part 4, my people. And if it's 4, okay, y'all. This song is very relevant. I wanted to explain it, and I ran out of time. So anyway, this is really okay. This is more of like a message from I don't know what made me pick up this deck. This is more of like a message from, I feel like this is how the feminine has made the masculine feel. Even though this is a Monica song, when Spirit told me to listen to it, I was in the masculine energy. It's like this part right here. Tender sweet love, yes you do, weakens me and takes over me. So it's like you give this masculine a quality of love that he has never experienced. Okay, so really, you to him feel like his first true and real love. This is very sweet, and I feel like whatever feminine that is watching this, you have no idea how much this man loves you, and he loves only you. Okay, he has never felt this for anyone. He has never really loved anyone and never really known what love is until you. And your love is tender and it's sweet, and it scares him because I feel that no feminine energy in his life has given him this quality of love. Okay, this is what I channeled from that song, and I'm going to go to the Lovers Oracle, okay, because I just want to feel, I'm just feeling like, so this is what he's holding back. Okay, this is what he is holding back, is that he loves you so much, okay, to the point where you don't even, this man prays for you, he watches over you, he protects you in the spirit realm, and you don't even know it, baby. What is the message from the Lovers Oracle? So he's grateful that you don't judge him, that you love him unconditionally, and he feels that. He knows that your love for him is without cost or condition, and it's a quality of love that he didn't even know existed. Okay. How could you ever forgive the mess I made? Okay, so whatever this masculine, I guess he feels like, I don't know what happened between you guys. Maybe we can, let me see, maybe I can get a little bit of insight from the tarot, and maybe it ain't none of my business. Okay. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm feeling from the masculine before I even go into it. He's holding back from you, and he's hiding from you, and like being evasive and avoidant, okay, are the words that I'm hearing, because of something that he has done that he feels like he hurt you. Okay, I feel that he hurt you in some way, and he doesn't expect you to forgive him. He doesn't feel that he deserves forgiveness. So he's wondering, how is it that you can forgive him for whatever it is that he did, Divine Feminine? So so now I'm understanding, as far as like, you have to teach him what love really is, okay? And forgiveness is one of the big aspects of love, because none of us is perfect. We've all made mistakes, and if we wish to be forgiven, there's a part of a prayer that says, I don't forget, what is it, Psalm 23 or the Lord's Prayer? Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, okay? So if we wish to be forgiven for the things that we've done, then we have to be forgiving. And, those of us who have done the healing, we know this, so it's not hard to forgive them. When we love someone, as long as we know that they are remorseful and really didn't mean to hurt us and would never want to intentionally hurt us, it's not hard to forgive them, okay? So, Spirit, are y'all gonna show me? Come on now, show you. Are you gonna? I guess we don't have. It's none of our business, because I feel like for each person, correct. So basically all we need to know, because Spirit ain't telling us nothing about what exactly happened, and I know why. It's because for each situation, it has been, it's been a different, thing. But what at the end of the day, in the collective energy, the masculine has hurt the feminine, and the feminine is in the Queen of Swords energy. Okay, so this is all that Spirit is letting me know, is that the reason why he feels like, how could you ever, forgive the mess I made, is because he did do something that caused the feminine to go into her Queen of Swords energy, which is being very protective of her heart, okay? Being very guarded now. She's not the same with him. She's not as open and not as trusting as she was. So he feels like he broke the trust. And so he's wondering, how could you ever forgive me? He feel like he broke something that was sacred. This is maybe why he is being avoidant, which is a word that I don't use, okay? But Spirit said avoidant and evasive and, maybe hiding from you, or just like limiting the communication. It's because the feminine is giving off her Queen of Swords energy. She has tightened up now. She's protecting her heart. She's being wiser now. She's making she's making head over heart decisions. And so now he doesn't know how to approach you, because I feel before this all went down, Divine Feminine, you were in your Queen of Cups energy for this man, and your heart was wide open to him, and you were completely trusting of him. And whatever he did, it doesn't matter. The specifics don't matter, which is why Spirit is not giving me the specifics. Whatever he did, he feels so bad about it that, he's kind of like hiding and trying to figure out, is it even possible that you can forgive him? And what he doesn't understand about unconditional love is what you are going to teach him, Divine Feminine, because I feel like a lot of you have already forgiven him. This is why you're waiting for him to come back. Of course, you're not going to disrespect yourself by just letting him come back and act like nothing happened. I'm sure you want the truth and you want clarity, but you also are in love with this man. And so I'm sure you're ready to move forward if he is ready to, give you changed behavior along with the apology. Okay. So, wow. So these two popped out of the Island Time Wellness, and this is the engagement ring in the coffin. Now, what is this saying to me? This is saying to me that something has to die. That old thing has to die. That old traditional thing that these people advised this masculine to hold on to, that is giving him, anxiety, that he doesn't even recognize it as anxiety, because I feel like he doesn't even know what anxiety is. Okay. And he feels burdened by this situation that looks like the happy family, the 10 of Cups. It looks like the perfect situation, but there is no healing here, because I feel like everyone involved in the situation needs to heal, and no one is recognizing the need to heal, because for most people in this environment, this is the norm for them. And this masculine has awakened because he is divine. And all of God's people are awakening at this time and recognizing that maybe the environment that I'm in is not where I'm supposed to be. Maybe I don't belong here. Maybe I have outgrown this situation. I have a bigger mission. You're realizing that there's a mission that you have, that there's a greater calling on your life. That you're going to be doing the same sorts of things that you love to do, which is protect and provide, but it will be for the greater good of the entire collective and not just, a certain group of people or, whoever it is that you're doing all of these things for. I feel like the masculine has outgrown his environment, okay? And he can't even think straight in the environment. He has to dissociate in order to even feel liberated or freedom, okay? And so let's go to part 5 because this one is coming to an end, and then I'll explain this one, okay?